You're watching 13 on your side.
Remember this video? A cottage in Norton Shores this summer had to be torn down after high water levels caused severe beach erosion. And while not as dramatic, many lakeshore communities were hit hard this summer. The city of Grand Haven expects to spend $500,000 on repairs. As 13 on your side Lakeshore reporter Noah Fromson explains, the recent drop in water levels may not be helpful.
These historic water levels may not be the highest in Lake Michigan's history, but they have plenty of people living nearby and city leaders worried about continued damages.
On her charter boat, days start and end on the dock.
The lake is our life.
It's actually two lakes Captain Jill Johnson holds dear. The Big Lake, where she fishes in Pentwater, and Spring Lake, where she grew up.
We spend lots of hours, probably over 300 hours a year on the water.
Now, both of her docks are vulnerable.
Water's been up and over our seawall, so when we tie off our boat at night, our dock lines are actually more than a foot underwater.
The only time Lake Michigan has been higher than this is 1986.
Keith Kompultowicz is chief of watershed hydrology at the Army Corps of Engineers in Detroit. He says the Great Lakes are hitting their seasonal decline, but that doesn't mean the damage is all done.
We're getting into the time of year where we see very strong storms rolling over the Great Lakes, so the impacts heading into the fall and early winter could still be very significant.
The Army Corps has provided assistance to 6 Michigan counties hit by high waters and 1 in Wisconsin.
We've provided upwards of 200,000 sandbags and then multiple hours of technical assistance.
Kompultowicz says water levels will likely be higher to start 2020 than last year, but whether it will break records isn't clear yet.
If we see a ton of snowfall this winter, followed with another very wet spring, then levels would tend to rise quickly again to start 2020.
It's already highlighted on Johnson's calendar.
What's going to happen when all that thaws? And that's a question that's yet to be answered.
On the lakeshore, Noah Fromson, 13 on your side.